What we need to start with before we can figure out where we're going is to figure out where we're at. Okay? So if you could turn to the page in your handbook there, it's going to say Millionaire Realtor Assessment at the top. Now, when you look at that Millionaire Realtor Assessment, after thousands of hours of research, we went through and put together what the most successful realtor or real estate industry business professionals do to have a successful business. Okay, so at the bottom of there's a little line that sneaks out. Just put your total. How many boxes? At the bottom of that second page, there's just a little line.
For both pages.
Yep, for both pages. Yep, thank you. So total them up. And I'm not going to embarrass anybody. I don't want to know your score. I just want you to know your score. Right? And like Kate said, so if you're starting out, right? Well, some of those you might get. Did you get the last ones there?
Yeah, I have one.
Nice. There you go. See, she has one. And that's where you need to be, right, to start. But now you know, right? So now the next question should be, what should I focus on? Brendan, that's a lot of stuff. Right? That's a ton of different information. Where should I start? What?
Maybe just comparing scores.
Oh, you're checking scores?
Too easy on myself.
Yeah. So looking at that, right, where should you start? Well, think about it, okay? Out of all of those categories, what do you feel is the most important?
Personally?
Yes.
The time management part.
The time management part. Okay, so you went to time management. Okay. So if there was one thing that you could improve, would be time management. Who else is struggling with time management? Yeah. No? You guys all got it? Excellent. Christiane, you nailed it? Yeah? Sometimes? Okay, so time management. What else? Somebody else. What else do you need to focus on? Listing system. Lead generation. Thank you, Lena. Lena's a very, very smart woman, right? If there was one that I would start with first, would be lead generation. It would be the number one. Always and forever. You can't do anything you don't have any leads. You know, you have the best customer service on the earth. If you're talking to a mirror, it's not going to help, right? Like, I've got great customer service to no one.
I got my schedule planned out to see.
My time management is so efficient, right? No, and time management is obviously important, but yeah, Lena nailed it on the head. I would circle that one and start there. What would be second? If you could put a 1 next to that one, what would be number 2? You had your hand? Sorry. CRM. All right, so CRM. Because if you produce leads and you're doing lead generation, you need to nurture them, right, and put them into a system. Okay? What would be next? I'm sorry? Okay, vision. Okay. Would anyone else say vision next? Kimberly's saying no. Kimberly, what are you thinking?
You need to put the time into it, and you need to say what you're going to have.
People are flipping back and forth. They're like, oh, no. I don't know about any of this. Right? So we've got lead gen. Then we've got a CRM, which was dead on. Number 3, we heard vision or time management. I would say listing system, right? If you don't have the listing system, then you can, again, have your lead generation, nurture them in your database. If you're not going and having a listing system that produces predictable results, what's the point, right? What would be next then if listing system was next? The buyer system, because the listing system is going to produce all of these buyers. Cool? So we go to that. So we've got listing system. Then you're going to get very busy. So you're going to need time management. Then it would be time management. Exactly correct. Okay? Now, and I know this sounds terrible because people are going to be like, man, customer service is coming in at the end, so is negotiation skills, right? So you need to have the time management. What would you say is next? So what's left, right? You've got out of these negotiation skills, customer service, and vision. What would you think would be the most necessary thing in your business? Yeah, customer service. Customer service, right? Because at this point, now you're generating all of these things, but if you don't take care of them, it's squat. Right? What's next? You got 2 left. Negotiation skills and vision. What would you go next? What's that? Yes, I would go negotiation. And everybody's looking at me going, really? You don't need to set the vision and I'm at a business planning clinic? Right? Doesn't that sound crazy? But is it? It depends. Could you start with vision and end with the negotiation skills? Sure you could. Absolutely you could. Right? You could do all these things. What I see agents do, though, is analysis paralysis every single day of my life. Right? They got the best plan. They got a coach. They got 45 million things. First of all, always get a coach. That's a good idea. But they got get one today. No. But they have all of these things, and it doesn't matter because they don't do anything. If you just consistently lead gen, will you always be okay? Right? Then you can add the other things along the way that make you a business. But if you're starting out and going, I had someone the other day that I was on a call with, been licensed for 4 months. He was like, I'm going to hire an ISA. I go, I'm sorry, what? He says, oh man, this lead gen is for the birds. He was like, I'm gonna hire an ISA. I was like, you've been licensed for 4 months. You want someone else to do the lead gen? Right? So it's these things that we think about because we heard the guy, I call it the real estate lawyer, right? You're sitting in there in the bullpen next to the water cooler, and he's like, you know what you should do, James? Hey man, you should get an ISA. It's awesome. And by the way, also buy about $3,000 of Zillow leads a month. You'll be set. No problem. Don't even worry about it. You're good to go. Yeah, it's like 1 lead nowadays. Yeah, you will get 1 Zillow lead for $3,000. Enjoy, right? So we got to think about these things. So, any ahas on that assessment?
It's completely backwards from what I expected to be.
Completely backwards from what you expected. I think I'm happy to hear that. I hope. Good. Yeah. It's hard because we've been doing it sometimes one way, this way the entire time. I didn't make this up. That's why we go and seek the information from the people that are doing it at the highest levels. Not only the highest levels, but also that have quality of life. Right? That's the big thing. Me and Chuck were just talking about this subject the other day about quality of life. Okay? And I know that's kind of a token word that we talk about, but Kimberly, how many hours a week do you think you work? 70 hours a week. And I know this to be true, right? Is that something to be proud of?
No.
Right.